So hello everyone, good morning. Today I am going to discuss about user default database in Swift. User default database in Swift. And what is user default database? Store key value database. User default an interface to the user default database where store key value pair persistently across launch of your app. Persistently across key value where, and this is a database where key store the data key value pair persistently across launch of your app. So let's create on this example. Firstly, we will create on this structure person, which is confirm codable protocol. Codable protocol is it is a combined encodable and decodable. And the decodable which is data converted into model and model converted into encodable. Okay, we now create on this property username string password which is type of string and age which is type of integer. Okay, now firstly we will create a instance on a person. Suppose this is a user equal to person and which have a slider name. Suppose this is a Risalat and password is string is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and integer value is 20. Okay, age is 20. Now pass. Suppose we're gonna create on the JSON and this is the data and convert on this JSON. This is a model, convert on the data by using. So we're gonna create on this. Suppose this is a let JSON decoder. So that this is a data, this is a person model convert into data by using encoding. Let encoder is equal to JSON encoder. Now we're gonna get on data. Let data is equal to try. Data is equal to try. So encoder dot encode value, encoder dot encode value. Suppose this is create on this user, pass on this. Okay, encode on this data. Now we're gonna create on this user default instance. Let user def is equal to user defaults dot standard. This is a singleton class. Create on this object user def dot set value for key. Our then set value for key. Set is data, value is data, and for key. Suppose this is a user data. Okay, and those synchronize on this user default. So user def dot synchronize method call on this data save. Okay, now access on this data, access on the user default data. Suppose parent whichever and then user. Suppose we can create on the access. So okay, and access on this data. So access on this data. By using data convert on this model and convert model by using JSON decoder. So let decoder is equal to JSON decoder. Okay, so let model is equal to try decoder dot decode method and which are pass on this our create on this person model dot self and data which have pass on this. And suppose firstly not then we're going to create the user default data, access on this user default. So you let and user default for case and we're going to let data is equal to user def dot data for key, and for key is user data. This key same is user data key. This is a key value pair, and user default database where data store key value pairs. Data key value pair, okay. Now create on this data for key and data which is passed on this data on a data. Okay, let decoder pass on the data, and then data. So init optional type show data. Suppose notice option, this is show on this force unwrap, show on the data. By using force unwrap surely data, that is confirmed data in this let. So we're gonna print on this model, print model person, username, password and age. Okay, no, and then model dot username, model dot password, model dot age. This is the unwrapping on this model dot age. Okay, now this is the result password, and suppose this is the new line, use of /n. So you can pass on this /n. Okay, no, that is unwrap on the data. This is a model is remove on this model, and this unwrapping on the data. So this is the username is Risalat, password, this is the password, and 20 age. Okay, now print on the data and access on the data. Person codable, our cater, and just convert on this data by using save on this user default, by using synchronize method, and access on this data. This is the access on this data model, and model which is used on our data. Suppose this we're gonna remove this. Okay, create on this. Suppose this is a simple create on this username. So var and user which is type of a string and is equal to hello. So let user def is equal to user default dot standard, and user def dot set value for key, username, so the username and value. So this is a key share on this username, and key is a. Okay, no, and user def dot synchronize method on this save on this data. So access and save. Okay, so let data is equal to user def dot data for key, and key is a, and print on this data. So print on this data. So this is the nil, which is problem this nil, and the data is data. Value for key, and this is a optional hello, this is value for key. Suppose this is a if let, and we're gonna unwrap on this optional command x. This is a print on this data. Okay, value for key, this is a single parameter hello, which pass on this value and access on this value hello. Okay, now this is. So thank you for watching this video.